Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are talking about Nicole, an upcoming 5-star Pyro Catalyst support. And from what we have seen so far, she looks like a very strong off-field character who brings shielding, attack buffs, and extra team damage all in one kit. The main question is simple: is she just another good support, or is she actually replacing Bennett? Let's break it down. Nicole's skill already gives a lot of value. When she uses it, she deals AoE pyro damage, creates a shield for the party, and gives nearby characters an attack boost. That means she is doing 3 jobs at once: damage, protection, and support. The shield scales with her attack, so building her properly should make it stronger. It also has strong pyro absorption, which makes her especially useful against pyro attacks. On top of that, the shield lasts a long time, so she should not need to recast it too often. Her buff is also important. Instead of giving a small temporary boost, Nicole increases the team's attack based on her own stats. That makes her a support who gets better as you invest more into her. She is not just useful at low investment, but also scales well later in the game. There is also a stronger version of this buff that can activate under certain conditions. When that happens, her support value goes even higher, which makes her feel like a character with real upside instead of just a basic buffer. Her burst is where the kit becomes even more interesting. It costs 60 energy, which is very manageable for a 5-star support. When she uses it, she deals another hit of AoE pyro damage and enters a special state. While this state is active, the character you are using on field can trigger coordinated attacks from Nicole. These extra hits happen automatically when your active character attacks. That means Nicole adds damage without needing to stay on the field herself. This is one of the best parts of her kit. You set her up, switch to your main damage dealer, and keep playing normally. Nicole keeps contributing in the background, so she fits very smoothly into team rotations. What makes these coordinated attacks even better is that they scale with the active character's element and attack. So the damage is tied to your main DPS, not Nicole herself. That is a smart design because it makes her feel like a true team support rather than a character competing for field time. Her passives add more depth. One passive improves her buff over time if the active character stays on the field long enough. That rewards steady rotations and makes her stronger in teams that do not swap too often. Another passive helps her interact better with elemental damage, which means she fits well in reaction teams. If your team is constantly triggering elemental attacks, Nicole gets more value out of her kit. She also has a special tag tied to a new character group. If you run enough characters from that group, her burst damage gets stronger. That suggests she may be part of a future team archetype, not just a standalone support. Characters like this usually become even more valuable as more units are released later. She also has a small exploration bonus, since her charged attack can help find treasure in the open world. It is not a combat feature, but it is a nice extra. Now let's talk constellations. Her C1 adds more coordinated damage during her burst, which is a strong upgrade for overall team damage. It is the kind of constellation that immediately makes her feel better in longer fights. Her C2 looks even more important. It boosts her attack support, improves her shielding, and adds elemental resistance shred. That is a big deal because it makes her both safer and stronger at the same time. For many players, this may be the constellation that changes her from good to excellent. Her C4 gives the active character more damage during her stronger buff state, which makes her better in hyper-carry teams. It is a solid upgrade if you are building around one main DPS. Her C6 is the biggest one. It removes some of the awkward timing from her buff, and gives a huge defense ignore effect to characters affected by her stronger support state. That is a massive damage boost for the whole team and pushes her into premium territory. So what kind of character is Nicole overall? She looks like a flexible off-field support who can protect the team, raise damage, and add extra hits without slowing anything down. She seems usable in many different team types, which is one of her biggest strengths. She should work well with pyro carries, reaction teams, and hyper carry setups. She is not locked into one narrow role, and that makes her very easy to imagine in different compositions. Now for the big comparison. Is Nicole power creeping Bennett? The answer is not completely yes or no. It depends on the team. Bennett is still one of the strongest 4-star supports in the game. He gives a huge attack buff, healing, and energy help. He is simple, cheap, and extremely reliable. For many teams, he will still be the most practical choice. Nicole is more modern. She gives a scaling attack buff, shielding, and extra off-field damage. In teams that already have enough healing, she may actually offer more total value because she adds offense while still supporting the team. So Bennett is not suddenly bad. He still does what he has always done very well. But Nicole looks like the stronger premium option for players who want more damage and more utility in one character. That is the real difference between them. Bennett is the classic support. Nicole looks like the upgraded version for teams that want more than just healing and attack. At C0, she seems like a strong alternative. At higher constellations, she starts pulling ahead even more because of the extra damage and defense shred she brings. That makes her especially appealing for players who like investing into supports. If these leaks are accurate, she could be one of the best support units to watch out for. So what do you think? Is Nicole enough to challenge Bennett, or is Bennett still the king? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more Genshin updates and character breakdowns.